Hi, how do you feel if you discovered what you truly wanted in life is not what you are thinking so far, but it's something totally different? And that, if you achieve that, life becomes more fulfilling for you in your personal and professional space. This is what happened to Ria, a person whom I interacted with while I was helping her design her life yesterday. So I'm going to share with you that story. Hi, I'm Deepak Kumar, and welcome to Design Talks. We have created an ecosystem backed up by a software and an experts that help you to move from your current state to your desired state, from where you can achieve your business goals, your professional goals, your life goals, your relationship goals, all that you have in mind. So, today I'm going to share with you my experience of having interaction yesterday with Ria, you know, and she is a real estate professional. She is working as a sales manager, sales and business manager with a realty concern. She's responsible to increase the sales. I'll and I started having a discussion with her. When I was having a discussion with her, I asked her, how is she, how's life going on with you, how are things, how do you see things in future? And then she said, okay, I think life is going good. And like typical answers, my life is going good. Professionally, I think I'm doing well. Personally, also, I think I'm doing well in my home and my family. Um, uh, and then she said, goes on to say that I have to manage my team over here of 13 people. I have to expand them. I also have to start assuming responsibilities. And then I pressed her for her personal situation. Then she says, I live in a family with my brother and my parents. I think we are happy over there. Then I asked her a very simple question. How do you see yourself in 6 months' time? And I took her through an exercise, a visualization exercise, and asked her to imagine how she feels. And that today is that particular day. How is she feeling? She was she started sharing what she wanted. And then she started becoming clear. And her desires were very unique for her. She started telling me, listen, with my family, I think if I want to be successful in life, one of the things that is important for me is that my family, I need to be very well, in very well. I need to have a family with greater level of communication. I today I when I go home, I'm more at loggerheads with my parents, with my brother. There's a lot of shouting that goes on between them. I don't want that. I want to have a relationship where we are freely able to express our thoughts, and I'm not angry with them. I don't show anger. I am in fact more relaxed when I'm talking to them. Wow. Then she starts sharing with me her concern about people joining her, leaving the organization, again joining and leaving. And she says that we have become more like a training center for most of the salespeople over here who join. I want them to stay. Now suddenly she started her she did these were she started coming out with what she wants in her life, in her professional life. And then in next 6 months, this is how she's looking at a life where her parents, and she respects her parents, the parents are respecting her thought. Brothers, with her brother, the equation is wonderful. Then in organization, she's looking at, okay, people who are joining us, she's training them, and they are staying along. in the concern. And these all aspects, coupled with few more things, is helping her perform. She starts seeing the world in a very, very different way. And now she's beginning to realize this is exactly what I want. But she also realizes there are constraints, there are conflicts that are happening within her. She realizes she is very hard in at her home. She's probably very angry. She blurts out whenever she thinks, whenever she wants. She blurts out at at her brother. She blurts out at her parents, and she's beginning to realize, listen, I don't want to do that. There is a conflict. She's seeing the conflict that is coming, that she faces within herself, and she does what does at home. She's also beginning to see the conflict at her office, the way she is treating her team, the way she is interacting with her team. She starts seeing the conflict. She starts also realizing, okay, though we have not gone very deep into it, that something is wrong with her approach, maybe with the team. Why are they leaving? So while we did not discuss much, she started realizing that there are some conflict patterns within her that is disturbing the ecosystem in which she is working. Wow, actually, if you come to think of it, this is a major discovery for her. And she started when and that actually helped her to understand, listen, I need to change. I need to change. I need to bring about a change within myself. तभी हो पाएगा, तभी आगे हम बढ़ पाएंगे। नहीं तो वैसे ही जाऊंगा, वैसे ही रहूंगा कि मैं घर गई और लड़के आ गई अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ, कभी कभी अपने कलीग से लड़ गई। ऐसे नहीं चलने वाला। तो ये जो मस्ती है ना, ये जो रियलाइजेशन होता है ना, ये बहुत है। एंड सडनली शी रियलाइजेस शी नीड्स टू चेंज। अब वो चेंज आने लगा उसको। वो पहला चीज, वो एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी आ गया कि भाई मुझे तो बदलाव लाना है। और नतीजा क्या हुआ? She said she will come back to me with a firm proposal और firm commitment कि वो 6 months कैसे हमसे बात करेगी to change herself. Now I'm not talking in terms of the gain I am making, but I'm talking the way she's committing herself to change. She's committing herself to designing her new life. कभी कभी दोस्तों हम रियलाइज नहीं करते, हम क्या करते, संकोच करते, हम सोचते हैं कि यू नो हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा, जैसे चल रहा है वही ठीक है, वो ठीक है। पर वो ठीक नहीं है एक्चुअली। ये पहला रियलाइजेशन रिया को हो गया कि जो सोचे थे वैसे नहीं है, और अगर आगे बढ़ना है तो बदलाव तो लाना ही पड़ेगा। तो दोस्तों, कभी कभी अपने लाइफ को डिजाइन करना बहुत जरूरी होता है, इनफैक्ट रीडिजाइन करना बहुत जरूरी है। अब तक जो करते आए हो वो ठीक है, अब तक चला है, अच्छा चला है, ठीक है, लेकिन थोड़े दिनों के बाद वो नहीं चलने वाला, कुछ और चलेगा, है कि नहीं? सो थैंक यू सो वेरी मच आज के एपिसोड के लिए। वी विल कम बैक टू यू लेटर। थैंक यू सो मच।